Kamrimo, Yung Songrem, Ren Songrem. I'm so grateful to have invited me and to share my these small writings and my sangsat with our lecture scholars. Thank you so much. Tokchi Atim. Okay, let me start with Naam-al Namsoong. Nam means year, Y-E-A-R, year. Al means new. Namsoong. Nam means year, Y-E-A-R, year. Soong means celebration. So New Year celebration. Naam-saal, Naambun. All right. Let's go to the Genesis. It is the celebration of liberating aspects of Rongkup's life from the torments afflicted by Lasomungpanu, the king of the demons. Who is Lasomungpanu? To answer this, we need to delve with the creation history or creation story of Lepcha race. We have to dig from the creation story. Without going through this creation story, the background of Namsoong will not come. Let me strengthen my background of Namsoong and Naambun by writing this creation story. Itburum. It means to create. So Itbu means the creator. Itburum created first man, Fudong Thing and Najong New, from fresh snowball of Kongchen Konglo. Here, let us have the comparative discussion and the study. See, Hebrew literature also dealt with this creation story. For them, the men were created from the mud. But let's us, their story tells that the first progenitors were created from fresh snow of Kanchenjunga. That means purity of Lepcha. That's why we are called Rumkup, Rongkup, children of God. Gifted by God, the Rum. Ayom means knowledge, intelligence, wisdom. Or from other parts, so you can use it for bone marrow. These two first creature, let's say human being, Fudong Thing and Najong New, they were told by God that they should be living separately. I don't know how it was, but it was told these things. That is what the story says. Fudong Thing was living on the top of a mountain, Nareng Nasheng Chu. And Najong New was placed by the creator in Naho Nathar, the lake. As long as Fudong Thing and Najong New behaved in a manner befitting their celestial lineage, they were happy. But they were not contented with happiness alone. It's a human nature. They needed company. The failure, that is the temptation, Najong New constructed a ladder and climbed up Nareng Nashung Chu to meet Fudong. They met secretly at Tarkul Pratam. Sometimes they met each other at Sugyum Subling Lake near Nahonamthada. It seemed Najong New removed her bangle and kept it near her pillow as she found it uncomfortable while sleeping. The bangle fell into the lake, and from there sprouted Sunyol Kung, a mountain palm tree. This tree later becomes the abode of Lasomungpanu. They started living together and had physical relation. Consequently, a baby was born, and they kept this baby in a forest. So in course of time, they had 6 more children who were too neglected in the forest, cave, and the cliffs. Idburum sensed something had gone wrong with his beloved children, Pudongting and Nojong knew. God was waiting for a clue about it, and that time there comes a Puholbu, a dog, guarding Nojong new doorway, and the truth is told to Rum. So God sent out Pudongting and Nojong Nyu to reside in the foothills of Kongchen Konglo. The fallen couple gave birth to the legitimate children Nunglen Nyu and Kuthong Phi. After the birth of this Nuleng Nyu and Kothong Phi, Nojong Nyu and Pudong Ting had another 2 children called Numshang Nyu and Numbung Ting. Now, one thing we have to remember is this: Lepcha believe that this Nunglen Nyu and Kothong Phi are the guardian angels of babies, because the moon during Tongbong Fat or Ingrum Fat, during the baptism, okay, they invoke the name of these 2 people, Nunglen Nyu and Kuthong Phi. From Numshung Nyu and Numbong Ting, population increased and spread throughout the Mayal Kyong Liang. Now, let us come back to those first children. What happened for first children? Those 7 children were not dead. They had grown up to become demons Mung, Rumdo Mung, devil of smallpox, Do Mung, devil of leprosy, Arut Mung, the devil of accidents and misfortune, Ginu Mung, devil of envy and jealousy, Asur Mung, the devil causing death of unborn children and mothers during childbirth. Now, lepchas know these herbal medicines and the Samaism, they were curing the sick people, but they failed to get the medicine for leprosy, it seems, because when these lepchas wanted to attack Lasomungpuna, they called all these demons for meeting. Unfortunately, this Domung, devil of leprosy, did not turn up. So lepchas do not know how about this the moon, and cannot give medicine for this leprosy people. Asurmung was there. Then others children developed into snakes and insects. The firstborn son of Fodong Ting and Najung became the king of demons in Lasomung Panu. This Lasomung began to take revenge against the human race. The fierce battle started between Rungkups and Lasomung. Lasomung could not be defeated as it took the different forms of animals like kolok, rat, long, the bull, the ox, kolok long satong, the tiger, kaju, kolok long satong, kumthyong, the eagle, sader, the thunder, boo, the snake, un, the horse, bu-un, look, the sheep, suhu, the monkey, hik, the fallock, kaju, the dog, hikuju, mon is the pig. So 12 forms it was incarnated, all right, taking 12 forms. So people invoking God's name pleaded for his divine intervention. It would send a bamboo species Poyong, but it reached a height and stayed rooted there. It would send a beetle insect, but it also transformed itself as a bamboo. So he sent grasshopper followed by cricket, but they could not rescue tormented Rongkups. At last, Rum created Azor Bungting to liberate his people from the bondage of Mung. Now, yeah, Azor Bungting is not unanimous, okay, in this idea. The Damsanglang people and Renjonglang people and Pro Liang people and Peiyu Liang people, they have half and half opinion about it. Uh, they say the same thing, the same thing. So the same thing, Naam-saal and Thang is there. Here they say the same thing was there, Mukti Data, Savior. But other say it was Azor Bungting, how the Bungting and Moon were created. Lasumung was constantly changing its figure into tiger, as I said. Finally, Bungting, the Azor Bungting, used Nupok, poisonous arrow, which hit the demon king, which had transformed into eagle, and it flew to a palm tree of mountain top of Talong Valley. You know that palm tree where the bangle of Nojongnu had fallen and palm tree was grown? There, as an eagle form, the Lasomungpunu flew and sat, it seems. With the help of Bungting and other gods, the Rongkups managed to do away with Lasomung. But how did they do? Lepchas, with the help of gods, Kum Thiong Ting, Kum Sing Ting, Sakchum Ting, sent Pusikbu, but Pusikbu is a caterpillar, to eat off the tree roots because it had flown on the palm tree. In course of time, the tree was fallen, and Lasomung, as an eagle form, flew to Sakyong Pentong in Zongbu. Anyway, with the help of Bungting and other gods, the Rongkups managed to do away with Lasomung. After killing the Lasomung, all Lepchas gathered at Tarkol Tam Itam. They started celebrating victory. This very day falls on the last day of Marlavo, and following day falls the new year Karnit Lavo. This is Namsoong. Sung, celebration, Nam, the year. No, as I said, Namsoong is celebrated for 7 days. On the eve of this celebration, they make an image of Mung, the demon, out of millet dough and throw away from home. They shout, Yahoo! Room Gemo! Mung Famo! The god has won and demon has been defeated. Now, how is it celebrated? The 7 days, the first day is called Samsu Al, the welcome of new day. They offer kaching, roots, thugri, grains to creator. Family eat meal together. Of course, they always take chi, a country liquor. The second day is called Lonsut Ritsimo. Lonsut means the news. They share. Now they go to their relatives' kin's house and accept their blessings and eat together, celebrate together. Third day, fourth and fifth and sixth day, the young and old, children, everybody, they go house to house to give Lonsut, sharing, that is carol singing. They say that they are saved and liberated from Lasomung. On the 7th day, all gather in one specific place and have a picnic-like celebration. That day, they have Chongelonge. Chongelonge is archery. Archery. On this day, that means 7th day, they have first Fenalok war dance. So they sing, no, Rangkup Sa Fenalok. I'm not a singer, but anyway, just for your sake, I'm singing. Rangkup Sa Fenalok. This one, war dance they do. And then number 2, they have archery competition on the 7th day. The third, they greet each other. Nan Sembetla, Chumla Khotmo. Next year also let us meet with healthy heart and mind. We may remain healthy whole year. They had common meal and tea. Now food, they have kuruku. No, this kuru, I don't know, it's barley, I think. No, kuru in English, I don't know what it's called. But in, mm, I think in the Nepali, they call it faparku, no, kuruku. Kaching and thukbi. Kaching is a roots of different, and thukbi they eat. Now, this is the celebration, Naam-saal, Naam-al. All right. Now, let me conclude. But the conclusion, I am very sorry, I will be critically analyzing it. First, let's go to creation history again. The story of Pudongthing and Nazongniu. Are the Lepchas influenced by Hebrew literature, or the Hebrews are influenced by Lepcha literature? Because in Hebrew literature also, you find Adam and Eve, the first progenitors. Second, in Hebrew literature also, fall of man is because of disobedience. Here in Lepcha also, fall of Nazongniu and Pudongthing is disobedience. Nazongniu constructed the ladder to go to Nareng Chu to meet Pudongthing. Is it the Jacob's ladder of Bible, the Hebrew story? For disobedience, both the literature, Lepcha literature, there's the story, and Hebrew literature also. Woman takes the initiative. You see, the Eve tempts the Adam. Here, in our Lepcha, Nazongniu takes the initiative to go to Pudongthing. Naturally, it is because the women are beautiful. They are attractive, they are fascinating, they need company. Another question I can ask is, were Pudongthing and Nazongniu really, did they really sin? You see, they were the first human being. They were unknown of their physical development, emotional development, psychological development. It was just a natural attraction which brought about physical relation. And the children were born. They were not aware of the idea of conception of the baby. They gave birth to children. They did not know who it was, how it was, why it was. Now, second is a very interesting question. Number 7. Why 7 children? And if you have known the celebration of Sukyurum Fat, the what we call celebration of prosperity on the new harvest day they offer, no? That time also you will hear the story of 7 families in Mayalkyong. There are also 7 couple celebration. I don't know why the 7 is coming there. And Namsoong celebration is also 7 days. Whereas Lepchas, they believe that we follow lunar eclipse. 7 days. The last one in the creation history. The first children were hurt because they felt injustice done upon them, isn't it? But they revolted by avenging their own brothers and sisters. Let's come to Namsoong Namal, because my topic was Naam-al Namsoong, no? So I went somewhere, but the creation history has come, so I have to do, because that is the background for Namsoong, Naam-al Namsoong. The Naam-al Namsoong is overcoming evil by goodness. This is the only celebration that distinguishes Lepchas from other community. Time of celebration is logically kept because when harvesting is over, hard-working Lepchas, working day and night in the cornfield, are now enjoying the fruits. This celebration is not in between the year of the month, no, just for celebration's sake. This festival is ideologically kept by lepchas on the when all the harvesting is done to enjoy it. Kinship bond is celebrated by eating together the same meal. There is a logic behind it. Psychological bond is strengthened. All of us know the reason behind the celebration of Naam-al or Namsoong. There is a difference between sympathy and empathy. It demands to forgo your orthodoxy. Nowadays, lasso singing has been influenced by the culture of other community also. Actually, on lasso, when you sing lasso, no, in the house to house, we sing like this. The song says, "New Year's joyful message today. We are giving you in your house the blessings and prosperity with joyful heart we proclaim to all the Rongkups on this auspicious occasion of New Year." So they sing like this. Message no lensuka. Sarang kayu lireka. Today we in this house ago ani namsung sado. Happy news, no? Sonoli klangga cuka losolin are rangkusa gachona are nansa. So they sing. I don't know who wrote this listen lyrics are beautiful and the music also put so well. Now what I am telling you is how the other the culture of other community has been mixed in singing lasso. Okay, nowadays they sing in different way also, our youth with guitar and all they say. Ahai na malanam sa are nam alanam sa are liklong kayu lireka, like that, no? They're mixing. So this is how it is coming, the celebration, and we are, I don't know how far we have to go, how far we have to adapt, how far we have to celebrate, or only for knowledge we should keep our creation history. If you have to keep up, how far we have to give in our own philosophy and the what you have learned, what you have learned, what you have what they're convinced of, only for knowledge sake. It is that this is the story in the background and all, but sympathy and empathy, as I said, it's different. From today, I don't know the listeners, my Rongkups, the scholars, let us come in one way to the how we keep up this philosophical aspect and the celebration of this in the postmodern world and postmodern Rongkups. With this, I think I have whatever I got, I did it, because this was also I had given this in All India Radio. Thank you so much. Toksi Atin, Toksi Tutsi, Kamrimu.